Hello guys, good morning. Thank you for joining today. So today we'll be talking of growth system, how to grow our potentials, how to grow on what we want to grow, and maybe it might be in business terms, it might be in potentials, it might be in abilities and all that. So we'll be discussing today how to do that, and we'll be using an adage that says you plant, you water, and God give it increase. So let's start from there. When someone is talking about growth, we are talking about constant improvement in something. Yes, we're talking about constant improvement in something. So when we talk about planting, let's use the farming terms. Before you harvest a crop, you must go through the process of planting, except you are stealing. Yes, you must go through the process of planting. So before you plant a crop, first of all, you look out for your location. You check out for your location. Now, what is that location in the human terms? What is that location in the human terms? The location in the human terms has to do with finding out what you can do. What is your potential? What is that very thing you know you can do? Yes, it is the finding out of what you can do. That is, you're looking for your location. Yes, the next thing you need to do is to check out for the season. What crop can you plant now? What crop can you plant now? The season, because not all crops grow anytime. Each plant has its season. So the next thing is to do with everything around you now. What is that thing you need to do? Yes. Okay. What is that thing that people are not doing that you need to do? What is that thing that is that the environment you are staying, what is that thing that the people really need this much that they doesn't have, that you can give to them? When you are able to figure out this thing, then you are able to make money. Understand? So now we are talking about finding out your season now, which is finding out what you can do, what you can offer to people that they doesn't have in exchange for money. In exchange for money, it might be a product, it might be a service. So that is number two. Number one is finding your location. Number two is finding your season and the crop. Number three is to start planting. Number three is to start planting. When you found out your location and your crop, you clear. Yes, you have to do what? Clear the land. After you found out where you want to plant, the next thing you need to do is to look for the crop you need to plant for that season. The next thing you need to do is to clear the place. So clearing the place has to do with you putting down that thing you want to do, put it down on writings. Yes, it's you putting them down in writing, so that when you go through it, when you flash through it, it will remind you of your target, what you want to achieve. You understand? To remind you of what you want to achieve. Now, after doing that, the next thing you need to do is to start planting. In the human terms, planting has to do with you start implementing. You found out the location, you have found out the crop you want to plant, what you want to do, the business you want to do, the skill you want to acquire. The next thing is to start planting, which is to take that bold step and start implementing. Yes, start implementing. The next one is to consistently water your plants, consistently weed the grasses around your plant for it to grow healthy, and also ensure that you give it its nutrients. Make sure that you give it its steady nutrient to help it grow well. in planting you call it manure, add manure to the plant and all that. So in the human terms, this means after finding and implementing that thing you want to start, the next thing is constantly improve in that thing. Nobody patronizes an outdated business. Nobody patronizes an outdated information. If you must keep being current, then you must keep consistency in improvement. You must consistently keep improving. Yes, if you must also stand out the time in the test of time, you must constantly improve yourself. So when we talk about clear the grass around it, give it manures, ensure you water, we are talking about you improving in that skill, improving in that business, improving in that thing you want to do. You understand? When you have done this, you are on a fast track to grow healthy. Yes, you're on a fast track to grow healthy. Another important thing you need to take note of is to ensure that you apply chemicals on your plant in order to keep pest away from it. Now, what does it mean in the human terms? It means to pay deaf ear to things that will not improve or add to your improvement in that thing, because so many persons might come in discouraging you. So many persons, it might be your relative, it might be a friend, it might be anybody that just come from nowhere and discourage you on that thing. So what you need to do is to pay deaf ear on it. That is to control the pest around your plant. You must pay deaf ear to it, because any discouragement can bring you down or bring that morale of yours down. Understand it? So after taking note of this thing, the last thing you must do, which is to be the first and also the last, is to consistently make it a point of contact with God. That business, that thing you want to do, that your potential, from your finding your location to it getting to the process, to the time of harvest, is to be in the hands of God. Understand? Because whatever is not in the hands of God has every chance to die, but whatever is in the hands of God has every chance to live. So it's to ensure that you commit it to God from the beginning to the end. Understand? So I repeat again. Number one, you get your location. Number two, you look out for the season and what crop to plant. Number three, you clear. Number four, you start planting. Number five, you water your crop, you weed the grass around it, and you give it its full nutrients and also control the pest around it. Number six is to ensure that it is committed into the hands of God. Trust me, if you do this thing, you will never regret it. Yes, I am telling you the gospel truth. If you are able to implement this thing I've taught you today, you are going to do it. And lastly, before you go, I want to encourage you, because so many persons have started something and are not able to finish well because they think you plant today and you harvest tomorrow. No, it takes time to build. If you must build fast, then you must, one, constantly improve in that thing. Two, you must be committed to it. Yes, I repeat, you must be constantly improving on that thing. Number two, you must be committed to it. You want to be on a fast track to accomplishment in that thing you are doing. Be committed to it. Acquire knowledge, learn more about it, and trust me, you are going to grow. So see you guys on our next class. So today we have just talked about growth system, how to grow in that business of yours, in that thing you want to do. So thank you guys, and see you in our next class. Thank you.